Women's Championship reigns, 2002-2004, Varon returned to the renamed World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, as Victoria on the July 7, 2002 episode of Sunday Night Heat, in an angle with Trish Stratus, who Victoria claimed had betrayed her when they worked together as fitness models. The storyline had her character become a demented, sadistic villainess, as she and Stratus feuded for months. Her first pay-per-view match came at No Mercy, where she was defeated by Stratus. The following month at Survivor Series, Victoria defeated Stratus with a Snap Suplex in a hardcore match, to win the WWE Women's Championship for the first time. Victoria would go on to successfully retain her championship against Stacy Keibler, with the debut of her finishing move, the Widow's Peak. The following night on Raw, Victoria was attacked in the ring by Stratus. Steven Richards came to her aid, establishing an on-screen relationship between Victoria and Richards. At Armageddon, Victoria began using the entrance theme All the Things She Said by t.A.T.u. She defeated Stratus and Jacqueline to retain the WWE Women's Championship in a triple threat match. Victoria continued to feud with Trish Stratus into 2003, competing against her in successful title defenses and mixed tag team matches, during which Victoria teamed with Richards. At WrestleMania 19, Victoria dropped the Women's Championship back to Stratus during a triple threat match that also involved Jazz. Throughout the rest of the year, Victoria was involved in matches against other divas, such as participating in a fatal four-way match for the Women's Championship at Judgment Day, and defeating Lita in the first women's steel cage match in WWE history on November 24. Victoria also defeated Ivory in a number 1 contenders match for the Women's Championship on the last episode of Sunday Night Heat of 2003. After the match, Women's Champion Molly Holly struck Victoria in the head with the title belt. The next week on Raw, Victoria became a fan favorite, when she attacked Holly after the two women were placed in a team, along with Miss Jackie, for a 6-woman tag team match. During her face run, she abandoned her sadistic and unstable personality, and began wearing heavy shorts and performed a gyrating moonsault. On January 5, 2004, Victoria was set for a title match with Molly Holly, however she was attacked by Test before the match. The angle with Molly Holly continued into the next year, with Victoria defeating Holly in tag team matches. On February 23, 2004, Victoria defeated Holly, Lita and Jazz in a fatal four-way elimination match, to win her second women's championship. After defeating Holly in a tag team match the next week, Victoria was challenged by Holly to a rematch for the title at WrestleMania 20, which later became the hair versus title match. At the pay-per-view, Victoria won the match, and shaved Holly's head bald. She held the women's championship until June 13, when she dropped the title to the villainous Trish Stratus during a fatal four-way match at Bad Blood, that also included Lita and Gail Kim, and was unsuccessful in regaining it in a rematch a week later. After defeating Molly Holly at Vengeance to become the number 1 contender, Victoria lost to Stratus at Unforgiven for the championship. Prior to Unforgiven, several of Victoria's matches were interrupted by a mysterious person in drag, who was later revealed to be Steven Richards, with whom she was previously allied. After the match with Stratus, the storyline culminated when Richards challenged Stratus ally Tyson Tomko to a match, which Richards lost. Vince's Devils, 2005-2006. On the May 30, 2005 episode of Raw, Victoria participated in a swimsuit contest, losing to Christy Hem. Following the loss, the storyline had Victoria become a villainess by attacking the other contestants, as well as host Jerry Lawler, claiming that she had enough of the attention Hem was receiving. The two engaged in a short feud which culminated in a match at Vengeance, which Victoria won. During her heel run, Victoria adopted the gimmick of a bully-like enforcer, when she was placed in an angle alongside Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle, collectively known as the Ladies in Pink, and later Vince's Devils, on August 29, portraying the role of the group's enforcer, as the three women joined forces against the 2005 Diva Search winner Ashley Massaro. Massaro was assisted in the storyline feud by Trish Stratus, and at Unforgiven, Victoria and Wilson were defeated by Stratus and Massaro. The angle continued into WWE Homecoming, where the Ladies in Pink lost a handicap bra and panties match to Stratus and Massaro. The three of them competed in the first ever bra and panties gauntlet match, where Ashley was declared the winner by last eliminating Victoria. She lost to male wrestler Carlito on the December 26, 2005 Raw. At the 2006 Royal Rumble, they appeared flirting with Vince McMahon. On March 6, 2006 on Raw, Victoria and Candice turned on Wilson during Candice's Playboy cover unveiling, Starting an angle between the former teammates, a scheduled match was set to take place at Saturday night's main event 32 with Victoria and Candice against Wilson and Stratus. As part of the storyline, however, on the episode of Raw prior to the event, Wilson was found unconscious, with the implication being that Victoria and Candice had attacked her. The match eventually took place on March 27, with Victoria and Candice being defeated. The alliance of Victoria and Candice fell apart during a tag team match on July 17, in which Victoria and Mickie James were defeated by Wilson and Trish Stratus, with Candice as the special guest referee. SmackDown and Departure, 2007-2009, Victoria was given a push on November 27, after she won a number 1 Contenders Battle Royal. Varon gained notoriety from the match when it was reported that her kick to Candice Michelle's face had resulted in a legitimate broken nose that required surgery. Following the victory, the Angle had her carry a checklist to the ring which contained the names of other divas. Each week, she checked a name off the list after defeating them in matches. She also defeated WWE Women's Champion Mickie James in a non-title match. Victoria lost the championship match against James at New Year's Revolution, and a rematch on January 15, 2007. On June 17, Victoria was moved to the SmackDown brand as part of the WWE Supplemental Draft. Victoria became involved in an on-screen relationship with Kenny Dykstra, and the duo was placed in feuds against Tori Wilson and Jimmy Wang Yang, as well as Michelle McCool and Chuck Palumbo. While on a tour of Europe with WWE in December 2007, Varon claimed to have legitimately broken McCool's nose. Victoria later allied herself with the debuting Natalya in April. At the Backlash pay-per-view on April 27, Victoria teamed up with Natalya, Beth Phoenix, Jillian Hall, Layla and Melina to defeat Mickie James, Maria Kanellis, Ashley, Michelle McCool, Cherry and Kelly Kelly. On the May 2 episode of SmackDown, Victoria and Natalya defeated McCool and Cherry. In October, Victoria lost to the debuting Brie Bella, when Brie disappeared under the ring during the match, emerged appearing refreshed, and won. On the September 26 episode of SmackDown, Victoria and Natalya lost to Maria and Brie. On the October 31 episode of SmackDown, Victoria teamed up with Natalya and Maryse in losing effort to Michelle McCool, Maria and Brie. On the November 7 episode of SmackDown, Victoria was accompanied by Natalya, where she was once again defeated by Brie. After the match, it was revealed that Brie had been switching places under the ring with her twin sister, Nikki Bella, and the twins proceeded to attack Victoria and Natalya. On the November 21 episode of SmackDown, Victoria teamed up with Natalya in losing effort to the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie. On the November 28 episode of SmackDown, Victoria teamed up with Natalya and Maryse to defeat the Bella twins and Michelle McCool. With 2 more years of her contract remaining, Varon asked for her release when WWE told her they have no plans for her. Her last match took place on the January 16, 2009 episode of SmackDown, against Michelle McCool. She then thanked the fans, and gave farewell to staff at ringside. After leaving WWE, Varon began training for a career in mixed martial arts, and practiced jiu-jitsu. She returned to WWE for one night only in April 2009, when she was part of the 25 Divas Battle Royal at WrestleMania 25, outlasting the 5 other former WWE Divas. She eliminated Maria, but was eliminated by the Bella Twins.